Hey guys, Infinite. Today we're doing something a little different. We're playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit demo. I usually look at the marketplace often because I'm big into trying new games out and stuff. And today I look at the marketplace and I see that they released this game. And me being a big E3 guy, saw this game at E3 and it looked really cool and figured I'd give it a try. Never really thought about buying it. I mean, maybe a long shot if it got a really good review, but never did it cross my mind to buy it. But I definitely wanted to try it because I really enjoyed the other ones when I was a young kid for PS2. So anyway, they give you this game mode in the demo where you play as a cop, and it's basically, what's that game mode in Burnout called? Takedown. I think it's called Takedown. And you just drive around and you just try to take down other cars. It's slightly different because you're a cop and you're trying to take down people who are street racing, and it's slightly harder. But at its core, it's pretty much the same idea. So, but they don't respond. So they don't respawn. So your goal here is to take out 4 street racers, and within a certain strip of 7.5 miles. That's the distance of their race. So that's what you're trying to do here. Right when I first started playing this game, like I said, I had pretty good expectations for it, this and that. The controls, you're gonna see really right now. I'm just looking at the controls, but you're gonna notice right away that I don't have that much control over the car. It's just the controls feel very, very, very clunky, and I was surprised because I played Need for Speed Shift and I really enjoyed that game, and I definitely thought this game would have the same controls, like the same gameplay engine, but I saw Criterion or something, some other developer that I haven't seen attached to or not noticeably anyway, seen attached to a Need for Speed game. So I guess it's developed by different people. But as you see, I'm crashing everywhere, and it's just not like me for a racing game. I come from a heavy Gran Turismo, Forza background, and racing games are my thing. Like, as a kid, it's all I did was play racing games, and I pride myself on being pretty good at them. And those are mostly simulators, but even games that are more towards the arcade side, I've played through mostly all the Burnouts and all the Need for Speeds that obviously that are good, the good reviews. So I don't know, this game is just a letdown for me. Like I said, I really was never planning on buying it, but like this engine is just, it's so clunky. It's like, it's kind of like, let me think of a good example. People who follow me like Call of Duty, so I'll use a Call of Duty analogy. You play Call of Duty and you play Halo, and everything you do responds immediately. Even if you don't have the best TV in the world and you have a little bit of response lag, it still responds better than any game you're going to play, for the most part, especially Call of Duty. Then you play games like Battlefield. I'm assuming Medal of Honor is the same way. I never played a Medal of Honor, but I'm just assuming. And I feel like when you push left trigger, your sight doesn't come up immediately. And when you're running and stop, you don't start running immediately, you don't stop running immediately. And that's the same type of idea that I feel from playing this. When I'm playing Forza, or even a good designed street racing game like Burnout or something of that nature, I feel like I have complete control. The second I move the analog stick, the second my car moves. Especially my TV has a really good response time, so everything should happen immediately. In this game, it just feels so clunky. It's like aiming down sight in Battlefield. You're trying to move around, just trying to do stuff that you would do in Call of Duty, except it's just not happening because of the clunky controls. And obviously, this is a lot more extreme. Battlefield still plays really well, so it's not that much of it's not as extreme as this. But you will see over the course. I've already crashed twice. I just keep crashing for no reason. And it looks like I'm just horrible at this game, but it's truly because everything I do is on a lag, and it's got like this weird drift in it. So I don't know, just really wasn't a fan of it. It looks awesome like I said, on paper this game's awesome. Like the old ones, I used to remember how fun they'd be. They'd have all the cop cars, up to the Lamborghini, I want to say, and the one for PS2 they had cop cars for. And they just have awesome cars. They had Corvette Z06s, they had Lamborghinis, I think the best car in the game was the McLaren. It was awesome. They had like all these cool cars. Like I said, when I play racing games, I dump most of my time in the simulator. I love enjoying these games, and I figured maybe if this game was good, I could maybe buy it used, beat it in exchange or something of that nature, but it was a big letdown. Not really a big deal. I'm more surprised than I am mad. I really don't care if this game's not good. I'm just surprised that they would release something that's not of high quality. Need for Speed's a pretty known franchise for making good games, so I don't know, EA. This game's not the best. Madden, even though being good, was a little bit of a letdown. Medal of Honor, obviously I didn't play it, so I can't make a fair opinion, but from the reviews I read and the people that I know, it's kind of a letdown. So you got to step it up. One of my favorite companies, but been struggling lately, so step it up. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.